Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video I wanted to do a very fall, autumn leaves colored inspired makeup look. My boyfriend and I just got back today from a camping trip. It was kind of like a last hurrah for fall camping and the colors were just out of this world stunning. So I just wanted to sit down and play with makeup and figured those colors would be kind of fun. So I don't know what kind of look this is gonna be, but it's basically just colorful, me trying to be artistic here. So if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I would really enjoy that. And yeah, if you guys want to see me come up with something fall leaves like on my eyes, then just keep on watching. Going in with the concealer on my eyelids, I'm hoping that because it's so light that it's going to really brighten up the eyeshadows quite a bit. Just for the purpose of the video and making it a little bit easier on me, I'm going to be using two palettes today, and they're kind of big, kind of bulky, so I will list them down below of what palettes that I'm using. But basically, if you have any like orange, yellow tone shades, any very like warm fall tone shades, it'll do in the palette. So any color would work. And I'm going in with a really, really, really bright yellow. I'm kind of nervous. And I'm just gonna take that, I think, kind of like right in this general area in the very like inner part of my crease. And I'm just gonna start working this yellow in. Yeah, we went camping in the most beautiful lake. It was like an hour away from my house, and it was just absolutely stunning seeing the different colors of fall. I absolutely just love this time of year, and we even got to take the drone out over the lake. It was really fun being out to like go and do one last camping trip. It's like my favorite thing to do during this time of year in the summer. So now I think that I have the yellow kind of where I want it. It's looking pretty yellow. I'm gonna go in with a slightly kind of like orangish, almost like salmon toned, and I'm gonna take this orange kind of right where that yellow ended, and I'm just gonna start kind of fusing those two shades together, and I'm still going right above my crease with the orange, just kind of tailing off on where I had put the yellow. I'm just using this one as like a transition shade. I don't want it to be too bright and too pigmented. I'm mainly using it just to kind of fuse the leaves together. The leaves. My eyelids are leaves. Because, I mean, when you do look at leaves, they are really fused. I'm gonna take a brighter orange color and really tap this pigment like right at the tail of that salmonish, pinkish tone that we used, just kind of like right in this area here, and kind of maybe bring it down a little bit, shaping like a V. And I think I want to go into the darker colors. Okay, this is either gonna like make the look that I'm kind of going for here, the vision that I have somewhat in my head, or it's gonna break it, but we're just gonna go in. So I'm kind of going in with like a, not like a ketchup-y red, but a pretty red shade. And this is going to be darker than any of the shades. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of tap that just right in like the corner of my eye here, and get the pigment kind of where I want it. And then we'll kind of blend it in from there. And then I think I'm just going to kind of just start blending and fusing those together here in like the outer V portion. Still keeping the yellow. So I'm not going anywhere like in the middle there. I'm just kind of fusing that with that orange that we laid down. Definitely looks like a sunset eye, but we're gonna pretend this is autumn. This is fall. So I'm going in with like a deeper, almost like a deeper plumish red, and I'm gonna go in on top of that red just because I don't want it to be too stark of a color. So it's almost like a cranberry-ish toned that I kind of want to more so create. And I'm just blending that right on top of where I already put the red. So now I'm gonna go in with kind of like a darker shimmer shadow, and I'm gonna start piling that right next to where we put the darker shades, and we're just gonna start adding some shimmer tones. So I'm not quite covering again the center of the lid, but I'm gonna go right along next to it there. So then I'm going into a different shimmer shade now, and this one's a little bit lighter. It's a little bit more red, as opposed to that like kind of deeper maroon shimmer shade. And I'm really gonna kind of pack this one on the lid now. I'm looking at all sorts of unblended right now, but that's totally fine. So I think I'm going to go in with a gold now in like the innermost part of the lid. I think that that would contrast nicer with the yellow. So that's what I'm going to hope for here. Okay, so I kind of went in and cleaned it up a little bit, so this is what we're looking like now. And I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and kind of dust away the edges a little bit, just to kind of make it look a little bit more defined. I'm going to go pretty dramatic on the lower lash line, but I think I'm going to hold off on that, get my full face of makeup on, and then we'll kind of finish off the eyes. Going in with my foundation, I'm using the ColourPop's No Filter foundation, and this is in the shade 30, Fair 30, because I am very fair. And I have such mixed thoughts on this foundation, to be honest with you. A part of me wants to really like it, but sometimes it just does these things where it just settles in the most unattractive pores. Take some concealer. I'm going to go in with the ColourPop No Filter concealer and add just a little bit under my eyes and along my face. I do like this concealer. I do find that it has good coverage to it. It can be a little bit of a challenge to blend out sometimes if you're wearing like a matte-ish foundation. I think now it's time for me to finish off my eyes. So I'm just going to finish off the lower lash line, and I'm just going to take that yellow from the beginning and just kind of buff that right underneath the beginning of my eye, right in that area here. And I'm going pretty low just to kind of really smoke it out, but you don't have to be super dramatic with it. And then I'm just going to take the two orange shades and kind of buff those in the center. But I do want to have a very warm face with this look, just because we do have really warm eyes going on here. If anyone has a good bronzer recommendation, let me know. I feel like I've just been using the same bronzer, my butter bronzer by Physicians Formula, because it's so cheap. But I feel like I've just been using that one nonstop. So if you guys have a good bronzer for relatively like pretty fair skin, let me know. For blush, I think I'm going to go in with the NARS Orgasm and mix it in a little bit, kind of with like a peachy tone. I think that the warmer colors in the bronzer, again, kind of pull everything together, is the ColourPop highlighter. This is just a ColourPop Super Shock highlighter in the shade Lunch Money. This is my favorite one by them. So for lipstick, I kind of wanted to really pull the whole fall look together and wear a very warm lipstick. So I'm using the Smashbox liquid lipstick, which I don't really care for liquid lipsticks, but this one's perfect. This is the shade Always On, and it's that very bricky color red that's so perfect for fall. Okay guys, so I think that that's gonna complete today's look. I think that this is exactly kind of the look that I was going for. The lipstick, let me just say, this is a really old lipstick. Anyway, aside from the lipstick being way too old and I probably shouldn't be putting it on my lips, honestly, I'm actually really excited with how the look had turned out. I think that it's exactly the fall look that I was going for. So if this does remind you of autumn leaves, give that video a thumbs up, especially if you liked it. That would also really help me a lot. And if you guys like these kind of themes, makeup videos, then just let me know. I think it's really fun to have like a specific color in mind that you like and kind of adapt your own style to it. So let me know if you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys!